coming down Washington Street, and we're just out driving around. We had a great day yesterday, and got a good motel, Ramada Inn up in Fettery, and got some good sleep. There's one of them cemeteries. It's a real pretty street with the trees overhanging.
Yeah.
It's kind of going into the sun, so it's kind of hard to see. But New Orleans is a pretty place. We're always looking for places. We got good permission yesterday from a nice man and found some bottles, and now we're going to see if we can do the same today. Tuesday the 28th?
Monday.
Monday, yeah. Getting ahead of ourselves here.
Very tired.
It's probably good for now. Alright, decided to stop here at St. Joseph Cemetery. See, it's up here off of Washington. There's the hours. You can actually, it's open to the public. You can walk through here, and there's some of the big above ground tombs. This one was erected in 1889. Joseph Bacher. Man, that cost some money. Look at that. I guess there was several. The whole family's buried in there. They had little places out here for flower urns. Yeah. Wow, it's really something. But anyway, you can walk down through here and see all of them. You can see they had the big vaults there, each one. Some of them's closed up. Some of them's broken off. People's probably, I don't know what's going on there. People's taking them. They've fallen down here on the ground. That's sad. I think there'd be a little bit more respect in that. Anyway, these are fairly modern. There was a guy that was killed in Afghanistan. Yeah, the Afghan War. Wow. But yeah, it's fascinating. It's one of the things about New Orleans, these above ground cemeteries. There's the water table is so high here that they had to bury above ground. You can see some of them. And just give you an idea, you can walk down through here and see all of them. Makes you appreciate life, doesn't it? It goes across the street and go over there too.
Well, we're fresh.
Alright. Yeah, it feels pretty good right in here. We're back hitting glass strike down in there about 1.5 feet, a little over a foot, so a lot of trash on the surface here. It's like 1940s and 50s stuff, you know, but this was all just real like a jungle back in here. There was all kinds of trees and vines and stuff. Real rough. But if you show like back up towards where the house was, tore a house down there. This is on the back lot. So anyway, we're going to dig in here and see what we can hit.
Yeah. Lots of trash.
Yep. Just never know how old it is. It might be modern. You might get down here and hit funnel stuff. From 1850s or 40s. Let's see what we got here.
There's the guy making all the little noise. There he goes.
Knows you're talking about him.
Yeah.
Alright. There's Shelley. She's digging away. What you hitting over here?
Nothing yet.
We had a couple things there. I mean, broken.
Yeah, little pieces of glass.
She hit a little vase.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. It's got a chip out of the rim, but it looks like it's pretty old. And she's down in there about 2.5 feet, I guess, about knee deep. And it is older down in there. There's just not much there.
Right.
There's a broken ginger beer, and there's a little wheel off the bottom of a dresser or something. But that was kind of cool. We'll probably end up keeping that. Make something out of that. So, yeah, we'll probably move along. I hit a little spot farther up there by them 2 trees. It's like a little trash pit. I hit a Pluto water and a Glover's Imperial Mange Remedy broken.
You should walk up there.
But, yeah, I'm going to wait and see what else there is there. So, all right.
Okay.
We're going to keep trying back here. There's a lot of rubble. It looked like a shed. There was something here, a garage maybe. Not very old stuff, but down in there it's old. So we're going to keep trying. All right, we filled in Shelley's hole. She didn't hit any bottles in there. Looked like a little bit down in there, maybe 1880s, but just not enough to pursue for right now. We've got other prospects here, so I'm going to walk up here a little bit where Shelley's at. Got a little brick liner going here. Yeah, let me get this side of the sun of you. So,
Yeah, me too.
she's down in there. We can't see because of glare.
Yeah.
But right where her legs
Yeah.
are, you can see that brick wall there.
Sorry, I
See
can get out
that?
first.
Oh no, you're all right. There's a brick wall, so I believe it is a brick liner. But it's the bottom right there. And as is so often the case here in New Orleans, they're just real shallow. And you know, we hit a Pluto. You can see a Pluto on the bottom of that one. And a broken beer mug, and there's a little slick druggist, a little hand blown M&M, and a Vaseline. And this was broken, but it was a Glover's Imperial Mange Remedy, so they had dogs they like to take care of. This is for dog mange. So anyway, and she's hit 3 little cold cream jars over there, so we're hoping she's hitting some rusty stuff, so hoping might be something there yet. But anyway, I'm working up here, probably underneath where the house was actually at. And I just, first shovel here, I tapped on something, working on a ginger beer there. So I might just get it up. I better dig it out with my shovel. I don't want to break it. But anyway, so I'd show that little ginger beer almost right on top of the ground here. All right, we're shifting our strategies. We've moved up here. Shelley's pulling out ginger beers.
In the sun.
Yep, got her sun and got her ginger beers. Look at that. Stoneware 1860s or 70s ginger beer bottle. She's hit 3 of them here. I pulled out 1. She's pulled out 2 more. So look at that. That's pretty cool. Hitting ginger beers, old stoneware beer bottles. Real popular here in New Orleans. So, and she's had to dig real deep to get them. So.
I haven't had my coffee.
Yeah. Every bit of 6 inches there. So. So we don't know if there's one little pocket there or if it's going to keep going, but we're gonna find out anyway. So hope you stay with us on this pretty Monday morning. Sunny and got pretty bells playing.
That's nice.
Oh,
Rockingham.
sure is. It's Rockingham. Look at that.
Pretty.
1870s.
That would have been nice.
Maybe
We came
80s.
across some pretty Rockingham down here, I have to say.
All right, that's interesting. Maybe there'll be something in there.
Yeah.
A lot of times these little shallow oil spots, they produce a few things. So let's see what happens. I'll go back here and finish up that little brick liner there. All right, just walked away and Shelley's working on another bottle.
Not sure what yet.
Could be modern. It could be old.
Could be.
I mean, it's real close to the surface, but
Yeah.
that one ginger beer was too. So
Yeah.
you never know. That's the exciting thing about digging.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those green English beer bottles, you know, ale or porter.
Oh yeah. Don't get me on excited.
It looks old though to me. Mold seems kind of pronounced on it. Is it still going? Looks like it's got a long neck on it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Shelley's good at getting them out of there.
No, I'm not. But that's okay.
Here it comes.
You deal with it.
It is a green beer. Yep.
Green beer. Nice.
Yeah, look at that. It's pretty. I can see it. Three-piece mold.
Show the pipe you just found over there,
oh,
too.
yeah, okay.
And,
that's an 1880s three-piece mold British beer or ale. Yep, see the bottom on it. And Mr. Crow's back to tease us some more.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, all right, honey.
Nice.
Well, that's good. They're beer drinkers. Yep,
here.
she's gonna scratch away, and there's our pile of 3 beers. And come back here, I just scratched out a couple little things. Just got down in here and pulled out a pipe. TD it says on the back of it, initials, broken off pipe bowl, and a little sample bottle, Dr. Kilmer's Swamp Root Kidney Cure from Binghamton, New York. Little hand blown bottle from 1890s. So yeah, it's like 1890s down in there. So all right, that's it. It's only about 2 foot deep. A little brick liner. Probably won't be much more, but hey, we'll see what happens here. All right, back to Shelley. She's working. Yeah, a little squiggler there. Little wriggler, red wiggler. She's working on a blob top down there.
Yeah.
Look at there. Blob Top Soda. Cool.
It looks whole.
So far, so good, doesn't it?
Oh,
like
yeah.
1880s. Wow. Come on.
It's
there it
whole.
is. It's whole. It's unembossed.
Are you sure?
Boy, that'd be the lock, wouldn't it? It's
Yep.
got something on it. It's hard to read, though, isn't it?
Where?
Well, maybe it is unembossed.
No, it's embossed.
Is it? Oh, okay, there it is. I was
Hard to
thinking I was
read.
kidding. I was thinking, oh, come
I
on.
believe ya.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Hope SMW Manufactory. Soda Mineral Water Manufactory. George Schweitzer and Company. 472, 474 Burgundy Street, NOLA. It's from northern Los Angeles. North Los Angeles. No, I'm just kidding. That's the abbreviation they use for NOLA.
Oh.
New Orleans, Louisiana. Fool somebody though. Huh? Yeah, nice blob top. Nice going, honey. Yeah. Let's see if there's any more. Oh,
So
look,
close to the surface. You definitely
hitting a
saved
nice
that one because it would have
hair
got
curler
crushed.
thing here. Nice early hair curlers from 1960s. My sister used to use those. Shout out to Wanda.
Yeah.
All right.
She's like, oh, Dave, I did not. I straightened my hair. I didn't curl it. It's naturally curly like yours.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Tell them all the secrets.
Yeah, that's right.
Mom used to lay her hair down on the ironing board and put a towel on it and straighten her hair every day.
Oh.
And I would love curly hair and just shake it and go.
Well, I like your
She
hair just as it
straightens her
is.
hair every day.
All right, we're gonna keep it digging. All right, Shelley's digging away here and finding a few little things. I'm digging over here. I think I might have a brick line privy. You can see the wall there. I'll show a couple things here pulled out, but this was just pulled this out. I'm not sure what it is. See if I can get it down here in the shadow where you can see it. It's got ridges on it. It's made out of real heavy, like almost a brick material, like a red fired stoneware type thing. It's unglazed. Looks like something off a fireplace maybe for their cooking, but it looks like it's all there. See, it's beveled there. I have a chip on this corner, I don't know, but isn't that wild?
That is.
Not sure what it was. It came out of 1860 stuff though, so whatever it is, it's really old. But maybe somebody knows what that is. It almost looks to me like one of them things like front of a fireplace, you know, like cooking thing, like a shield. But all right, and just pulled out a ginger beer and a little toothpaste pot thing there with chip. But a couple over here pulled out a while ago. Long enough to get the air out. It's a Hofstadter stomach bitters, real nice one. Though it's going to have nice iridescence, and it's got a maker's mark on the bottom. It's old one, 1870s. I think it's William McCully, or I'm not sure which one it is. And then hit a Chevalier's Life for the Hair. It says around the shoulder, and it's a nice old applied lip. 1970s hair bottle. A couple of these little sperm sewing machine oils. See there?
You got a magnet. You just are attracted to bottles.
Yeah. Yep. But that come out of another little spot there. There was a Pernod absinthe bottle. Just got the neck of it, part of the seal. And we did hit a soda here a few minutes ago, a CCS and M company. The address on it, from Royal Street, New Orleans. And a wine bottle. Pulled out there. Shelley hit, I think it might have been a bird feeder. It's all smashed up, but wouldn't that come in cool? Nice little bird feeder. Oyster shells. She hit a Ponald olive oil. See the way it's flared out at the bottom? It was a nice glass, rough Ponald scar there. So we're hitting a variety of age from 1850s up into like 1880. So, alright. We're going to keep on and rolling.
Now we got Dave over here helping me out in this area.
Digging out a little mustard bottle right there, right on the wall, this Privy.
Yeah, it's definitely in the shadow. I can't.
Oh, you can't see it?
Well, okay. I can see it.
Okay. It won't take a minute here. It's about ready to pop out. It's surrounded by rocks, isn't it? Right in between the bricks and the rock. Here it comes. Oh, good. I think it's whole.
Wow.
Hey, it's a rolled lip. It's embossed. D and Company.
Wow.
And it is Ponald. All right.
Oh, my
I don't know if you can see that better in the sun. It's real sharp. I just about cut my finger on it. Or down in the shade. But it is a nice little early mustard bottle. See with a rolled lip on it? And it says D. I can't see D and Company on it. Alright.
Well, we'll have it cleaned up.
Yeah, we'll show it better in there. But see, we're hitting mixed Ponald stuff in there, so it's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Civil War aid.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm hitting looks like maybe a Blob Top Soda sticking out of there. This is so cool. Alright, see it right there? I don't know how well you can see that in the sun. It's embossed though. See the embossing on it right there. St. Claude. So it's a New Orleans soda. Alright, I'm going to use a little hand digger here. Apologize for that. Thought I could pull it out. I don't want to damage it. Okay, it's about to come out. Just a little bit up above it here. I'm trying to do this with one hand. I apologize. I should have had Shelley. Well, I think I about got it. Yeah, here it comes. Yeah, it's whole. Yay. Hey, it's a good one. It's a Pablo. Oh, good. It's one with a boat. Yeah, a guy in the rowboat, in the Piro. They call them Piros down here in New Orleans, Louisiana.
Nice.
A boat. We call them a boat up north. It's a J. Pablo and Company with a man in his Piro with his little dog there. See that?
Oh.
That's nice. Yep. Trademark. And then on the back of it, it'll say seltzer and mineral water manufacturers with the address on St. Claude, New Orleans. All right. Yeah, that's a nice bottle. I haven't dug one of them in a while. It's got the big P on the bottom. Applied blob top. All right. I apologize for my camera work on this. I don't know how well you can see that in the sun, but all right. I'm going to put that in our keeper bucket here. Oh, Square Amber Bitters, sunken panels.
Aww.
What it was, working on a sauce right underneath this big root clump here. See if I can get that out. There are these crazy roots, got big bulbs. Trying to break that off. See that right there? It's an old
yeah.
pepper sauce bottle.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Looking like it might be whole. Yeah. Is it Ponald? Nope, it's not Ponald. It's got LG Co on it. That's cool. That's from St. Louis, Lindell Glass Company. I like that. Look at that. Nice applied lip, 1870s. Yeah.
That's cool.
Nice old pepper sauce.
Good job. And there's the big D.
There it is.
Got him a balloon now. I was just found here not long.
Yeah, D for Digger Dave.
Found it while he had his sticks out here looking for
Yeah, look at that.
the strike.
We're finding some good, them big oyster shells.
Yeah.
Most of these are really old, you know, because back in those days they had quite big oysters, and they're harder to find nowadays like that. So. All right, we're going to keep it going. We just took a break, and we're back at it again, back in action.
Okay. Let's go.
Yeah.
Well, Dave's back at it. He just found some kind of big bottle down there.
Big one in there. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's
Clear, it looks like. I thought it was a flask for a minute, but I think it's clear. See no name on it or anything. No embossing. Oh, it might be a medicine or some kind. Yeah, it looks like a medicine maybe. Oh, it is a flask. Oh, there's nothing on it.
Oh, no.
Boy, we dug one yesterday like that. Yeah, it's got a tool tie. It's 1870s.
All right.
That's a nice old clear whiskey flask. Yeah, look at the flat bottom. Definitely 1870s.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good one.
All right. Another keeper, isn't it?
Yep.
We found a ginger beer.
Yeah.
We just found that, so yeah. All right, we got another Privy going. We actually dug the fill area, and after Shelley hit that Biloxi soda, we didn't really hit much else. It was kind of fizzling out, so we came back a little bit, and I was able to probe a Privy. So that was good. And she's working on a bottle. We're down in there about 2 feet. Our first bottle's been exposed. May not be very old. We don't know yet. Sometimes these Privies have new stuff up in them. Let's see. That ain't something green right there, is it? That
It is.
collar? What is that?
Light bulb.
Is it?
It's got screws. I don't know.
I think it's a lid to something. Nice brass lid. It's old. Anyway, we've had a great dig, haven't we? Very thankful.
Yep.
Appreciate all of you that are still watching.
New Orleans people are always great.
Yeah, it's great down here.
Nice
People are friendly in New Orleans. Good place to be. Except during Mardi Gras. You want to stay away from here during Mardi Gras.
We don't go to crowds, do we?
No, the big crowds don't
We like
fascinate
music.
us.
We got even some of that.
Here it comes. Oh, it's a wine bottle. Hey, it goes with the oysters. Oysters and champagne or wine. It's hard to date that. Could be 1860s and it could be 1900. So we're going to keep it. Yeah, we're hitting into a pocket of lime. That white that you see is lime. Powdered lime that they threw down in these as a kind of to keep the smell down. A lot of times it balls up, it gets real hard. But that was powdered lime, so that's good. It's a good sign. You see there's a little layer there. Undisturbed, tells you that no digger has dug it, so yay!
And we're still here.
Yeah, we're just getting through that lime. We're hitting some ironstone here. Looks fairly old. It's a good sign. And Shelley. Oop, there's a glass stopper right there.
All right.
Oh, it's kind of chipped up, banged up.
Chipped
We
bad.
had found a marble a while ago. We'll show our marbles. We are finding some.
We got that
There was a
marble.
little. There was a square down here somewhere sticking out. It looked like a square. Let's see if we can see it. There it is.
Oh.
Oh, so far. Oh, there it is. It's a Hofstadter, I think.
Oh boy.
Oh, well,
They like their Hofstadters.
Yeah,
huh?
they sure did, but I'm just, we love hitting them square hammers.
Nice.
Well,
I hope
like,
it's in good condition.
Let's hope so. It
Get
feels
that
good.
bottle to a safe home.
So far, so good.
New Orleans.
Oh, it is a Schnapps. Yay! All right, nice
I
Adolfo.
love it. Look at the colors.
Yeah, let me see what color.
Yeah.
I think it's just a yellowish amber, but oh boy.
But I
nice.
can see iridescence on it too.
It looks iridized. You're right. I can see that already.
Nice.
Aromatic Schnapps.
Okay then.
It's always a good sign when you see that water in them there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And if you
that
hear
means
that
it's
water,
whole?
it's usually whole. Yeah.
Yeah.
Applied lip one, so it's probably like 1870s.
Sweet.
All right, that's going to be pretty, I think, with that iridescence.
Just one more. Just one more. This can't stop.
It felt good in there, though. It felt good with the probe, so hopefully there's more bottles. But,
All right.
oh, we've just been having a great dig.
First Privy we found in
Yes,
a
thank the
long
Lord.
time. Really?
Well,
For me.
that one was a Privy
Oh,
up there.
yeah.
It wasn't much in it.
You was.
Yeah. All right. Well,
This
we're
one's deeper, ain't it?
This one's going deeper.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
All right, we'll come back to you.
Yeah. All right, Shelley's getting down in there. We just pulled out a couple more little bottles up high. There's a Colgate and Company from New York. A little cologne bottle, and down in there a little bit more was an Aqua applied lip little half-pint whiskey flask. No name on it.
Do you want to see it down there?
Yeah, that's what you got there. Oh yeah, cool.
Look all that color.
Yeah, it's got iridescence on it too, doesn't it? Looks like a medicine, maybe. Ooh, I like medicine. Well, it's probably 1880s at this point. So that's good enough. That's great. Just see what this is. Alright, hope everybody's had a nice Christmas, and just in a couple days it'll be New Year's Eve. Paul's band, the Scarecrows, has a good New Year's Eve celebration at Arizona Joe's in Centralia. If anybody is in the area, come on out, hang out with us. We're going to be bringing in the new year.
Here it comes.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a pickle, square.
Oh.
Ooh, it is, but it's a nice old one.
Yeah.
All right. I think those are going to have iridescence on them.
Oh, it just looks beautiful to
Doesn't
me.
it? Look at that. Just fresh out of the hole, it's already got iridescence. Yay. Let me see that.
Alrighty.
Yep. 1880s pickle bottle. Yep. Yeah. I don't think there's anything on the bottom, but boy, we'll sure take it. All right. Let's see what else is in there. What could there be buried?
Yeah. We're at the bottom, right?
Yeah, right on the bottom, unfortunately. It goes down about 4 feet. There's a little amber flask right here, though. See, with a threaded top.
I don't
Yeah.
know if I see it. There we go. There
Yeah. Oh, it's broke. Got the neck broke on it. Yep, nice old 1860s or 70s flask there. There's a trash on the bottom there. Maybe we'll get something yet.
Wow, it has a neat looking neck on it.
Yeah. That might be the rest of that one.
Yeah, that's it.
Is that the piece we're looking for?
I believe so.
I'm trying to piece together a ginger pop. It's all right in that area. I've been trying
And there's
to
a
get
brown one too.
Well, there's not a lot in there. Alright.
Alright.
Shovel it up.
Okay, should have kept the camera rolling.
Just hit a broken piece of a New Orleans bitters. We put it out already.
Yeah.
And then there's, I don't know if you can see down in there. Looks like a Blob Top Soda sticking out right there.
Yeah.
See that? Nope, it's one of them little beers. One of them New Orleans beers, the Tip Top Lager beer. Cute little bottle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Applied Blob Top, 1880s.
Alright.
Yep, I think those are New Orleans. We've dug them all the way down here, so.
Tick-tock at the end, bottom of the hole so far. And I'll show you the piece. He was talking about finding New Orleans piece.
Another bottle back in here.
Another bottle we found. I gotta get back over there.
Here. Two of them actually.
Oh. Two?
Maybe. Let's see. Oh, there's a little bottle. That one fell in. That's a little slick.
Sorry.
It's a little extract bottle, but that ain't the one I was looking at. Right there. So let's see what this is. Oh, it's something big.
It's moving.
It's moving, isn't it? It's stuck in a bunch of... Oh, there's another little bottle. That little corner's pretty hot.
All right.
Oh, another little slick.
Okay.
Mosquitoes are biting me. You getting on you too?
No.
Let's see what this one is. It looks like maybe an ink or something.
They like your
Oh,
blood.
it's got the top broke.
No.
Oh, look at that.
That's our second green. Oh my
Stafford's
gosh.
inks. Wouldn't that have been nice?
I got to start cutting the tops on it.
Maybe we'll find the top in here somewhere. It's stuck in the very corner.
Aww.
Top's nowhere to be found. Too bad.
Oh, sorry. Kept it running.
That's a soda.
And there was that one green one like that too. Top broke off. Oh, all right. Now we'll clean out the other side of the bottom of the.
It's about done. We got a soda showing down in there. Right there. Looks like it's home. Yeah. They're CCS and MF company.
All right.
Crescent City. Alright, applied blob top. 1880s.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll take it.
It's been fun.
Yeah.
Just two more.
Yeah, just a little bit more. Yep, a little bit of slop down there. Chopping through some more lime. Yeah. More broken chamber pots.
Yeah, that's
There's
the
a couple
brown
of them.
banded
Yeah.
one.
There's a million pieces. I'm gonna try to salvage that one. It's too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hope to find some more of that bitters.
Well, I'll let you clean some of that out of the
All right.
way.
Yep, we're just about done here. Tuesday morning. Shelley and I are just up and going. We stay at the Ramada Inn out in Metairie, and we're in room 141. It's called Crawfish, fittingly, because I love crawfish. So anyway, we were just getting up and going. I wanted to show that so we can remember which room. There's Shelley. We got all of our stuff packed up and in the van, and we were able to park the van right outside the room.
All day.
We ain't gonna get much work out of Shelley today.
We never sit down.
We don't sit down.
No.
What is that? What does that mean? Sit down, rest. Anyway, there's our beautiful van, and got a few dents, but you know, one good thing about having dents in your van is you don't get it broke into, so we're happy about that. But it looks like a beautiful day this morning here in New Orleans, and we're looking forward to heading home today. We're just gonna finish up, look around a little bit more before we go. And any words of wisdom?
Yeah, well, most people see us coming and everyone's doing the bumper things down New Orleans roads. Our car, they're like, we're not gonna wreck it. We'll let him go.
Yeah, people feel sorry for us. So
Nah.
we make lots of money. We get out on the corner, hold out a can, man. We roll it in. No, it's just kidding. All right, well, we're gonna get out there and drive around one more time before we head back.
Meet some people and share
That's
some
right.
information.
May get a couple more permissions lined up. Okay, we're just coming on Highway 10 down through downtown New Orleans. And if you look off to the right, well, there's Tulane University. And there, here comes up Canal Street if you want to show off to the right.
Ooh.
Right down through there. That's Canal Street. And coming up on one of the oldest cemeteries, or another one of them above ground cemeteries there. You probably can't see it because of the guardrail, but hey anyway, that was what was called Storyville on the other side there. The buildings and stuff. There used to be a red light district where a lot of the brothels were located in New Orleans. I apologize for the sun angle, it's pretty bad. So we're jumping off, going down towards the French Quarter right now. Come off the ramp here. Straight ahead of us, if we kept going, would be the old French Quarter.
That's where I got that first ring that you dug. And I got a second ring on this trip. So I kind of mentioned that. I don't think on camera, but I was happy that I was like, oh, it'd be nice to get another ring from New Orleans, and I did.
Wasn't that cool? So we're gonna make a U-turn here on Basin Street. It's kind of weird driving down here because there's a lot of traffic and there's more people now than ever in New Orleans, but it's still a wonderful town.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we're just gonna drive around a little bit, see if we can spot somebody that we know. We know a lot of people we've met, given us permissions, and sometimes we bump into somebody and say, hey, have you got anything for us to dig?
And it's just good to see all the sights. I mean, we haven't got to go a couple blocks even. I mean, there's a lot we haven't saw.
St. Anne right here, St. Anne and Villiers, and we've dug a couple bottles from, there was a drugstore on this corner of St. Anne and Villiers that we've got, a couple little pots. It was really cool. Robins, I call it robins, but Robin, I think they call it in French. Apothecary. Then we're in an area now called the Treme. It's a area just outside the French Quarter. It's still real early, and it was settled by a lot of French Creoles and a lot of Creole cottages down through here. Hard to get anything to dig anymore. It's really been gentrified and it's all built up. Used to be pretty run down. Used to find a lot of stuff. You could get permissions. A little harder to get permissions now.
Best bikes in town too, man. They got some nice ones.
There's a neat old place there on Ursuline.
Nice.
That was all falling in. The walls about fell down on that one.
They're fixing a lot of them up though, huh?
Yep, they sure are. They're getting all fixed up now.
Yep.
But it's kind of nice just to drive around, see different scenery. Kind of unique architecture here. The old house. I'm glad they preserved it real well. Coming upon another famous street called Esplanade, and it's real pretty because there's a boulevard going down down the middle of the street. I got to get right across here whenever I can.
Alright. Driving is really, you better be known how to drive if you come down here.
Yeah, there's so many things to watch.
And there was tiny kids out on their bikes in the evening. They just stay in the line, like, put the little ones in the middle.
We've done a lot of digging right up in this area. Enchanted Yam Garden.
Missed it.
Another real old street here that we've done a lot on. St. Bernard. Turn right here at St. Bernard. Now you can't see because of the sun angle.
Yeah.
Watch them little scooters. Take one of them things out. Wouldn't even know it. What was that? A little bug just hit
You
our
don't
side.
see them, but that's good to wear that orange vest.
Yeah.
Because as you can see, the sun's a big
It's got to go slow. So we're always trying to scope out potential digging spots. It's easy to get distracted.
Yeah, this is a cool building, but the sun's kind of...
Oh, there's one right there.
Oops.
Here, come around the block. Just seen a fresh scraped spot. That one I don't remember ever having done anything on it, so we'll come around the block and take a look at that one. See if we can find somebody that owns it. Alright, you can turn that on. Let's see what we got.
Some more sights.
Yep, coming down Bienville.
Yeah.
Nice streets with the trees overhanging, shady. It's a real old street. Got some good digging on through here.
Roads are a little rough.
Yeah.
Go slow.
We just take our time. Get in a big hurry. It's a big easy. See something good. Coming up here to Galvez. Not much available to dig now compared to what it was a few years ago. It's really getting tough, and you just about have to know somebody, the landlord, and talk to people and get permissions that way.
Yeah. And there's that little streetcar.
Yep.
Cool.
It's a new hospital they built just a couple years ago. That was all really good digging area out in there, all houses, and they tore it all down. Built that
Wow.
hospital in there. Big complex.
Oh my.
That's the Department of Veterans Affairs. Yeah, it was really something.
What's that line out there by the gas station? The only bathroom in the neighborhood?
Probably.
There is no bathrooms here. Bring a jug with a screw top lid.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you're not using no bathrooms around here. We had a hotel room for a couple days, but we're ready to leave, and you literally are just helpless. I mean, there's no
On your
place to
own.
go.
Yep. This is Canal Street going away from the French Quarter, from the river. Going out away from it, going more
All
north.
boarded up.
We got a couple more streets to check out where we like to look. And then we're gonna maybe head home.
There goes another street.
On.
Trash truck turning.
Yep.
You go first.
I'm gonna go first. Get ahead of him in case he has to stop.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, I am a bad backseat driver. Excuse me. Oh no.
Down Gibberville. There's the Lucky Inn Hotel.
That looks like a nice place we could stay.
So I would highly recommend not going if you want peace and quiet.
Popcorn construction.
Yeah. Not many motels in these outlying
Why
areas.
isn't there no parks hardly? They trash them.
Yeah, they got some parks. They're mainly out, out of town.
Oh. There's another trolley. Pretty cool looking.
Down the street to Charlie.
Yeah.
Okay, it's Tuesday morning. We're back on the lot on Saratoga where we were at last time. We dug a privy up there, a couple privies actually. And then we got back here, we dug a couple little fill spots, wasn't anything, and Shelley's working on a privy. Pulled out our first
camera. No.
Oh, got a camera. Got the Brommel seltzer there. Yep.
Brommel seltzer.
A little Bromo, and just now down on the bottom, about 2.5 feet, she pulled out a real nice early Leonard Perrin's Worcestershire sauce bottle. That's one of the older ones. It's got the applied lip on it.
Drippy.
Yep. See the
And
drip
the
lip?
stopper never survived.
Oh,
It was embossed, but
that was a stopper for it.
nothing left
Show the
of
bottom
it.
of that, just the glass maker's mark. You can see on the bottom it's got AC Beco, Air Calder Bottle Company. That's pretty old. That's 1860s. And interesting, we were digging in New Orleans, and there was some of them exactly like that found on the SS Republic. It was a steamship that went down in 1865, and it had a bunch of those Leonard Perrins exactly like that on it, so that was pretty cool. Dates from the 1860s. So, oh, and she found a burner too. That's neat. Big double burner, brass.
Yeah. It like had little parts on it that works. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Oh, that's all right.
Don't touch nothing that's metal. It just falls apart once it hits the air, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
So,
We don't know whether this is a wood liner or what. It's not very deep, but we're gonna dig and see if there's any more bottles before we head home, huh?
Yeah. Sounds good.
All right, I dug a little pothole over here. Hit a few little broken things. There was a broken pipe and a nice William McCauley and Company Pittsburgh whiskey there, broke. But anyway, I was gonna grab my stuff here and come back here. Shelley's working on that hole still, and it's awful old. It's mixed ponnelled stuff, so it's definitely,
get one out.
she's working on something. But you can see the last thing she just
Maybe
pulled
two.
out there was ponnelled, some kind of aqua cylinder. And then she did hit a real nice little pot, like a toothpaste pot. It's in perfect shape. So we're hoping to find the lid, huh?
Yeah. That's what started this crazy hot pocket.
Yeah. She had a broken soap dish.
There's definitely two in here, I
A
think.
nice mark there. Is there?
Yeah.
She's hitting some other
You
pieces
might
there,
have
as you
to
can
open
see.
it up and get to it.
Okay.
Here
Yellowware.
comes one, I think. Oh,
There was a Blob Top Soda broken.
I don't want to break it.
Oh, keep going. You're doing good.
It broke it already.
Oh, that's the top to that one. Yep. That's what that Ponnell bottle was.
This is not a bottle. This is broken.
That's a
I got a
broken
feeling
one.
it's all gonna be broken.
Bunch of broken stuff. Shoot.
Well, I was excited for a second.
Yeah, nice old wine.
Lots of balloons.
That was that big, tall food bottle there with a kind of a flared lip on it. Ponnelled. Wow.
Black dog.
Oh,
See its
okay.
jawbones. Like,
Uh-oh.
right here.
Oh, yeah. Threw something in there, didn't they?
Yeah.
Critter.
I'll put them back.
We'll rebury him.
Everything's staying in the bottle.
All right, I got another little spot I'm going to check out, so holler if you hit anything.
I will. Great big pits chasing something.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I said, where's my doggy treat?
Yeah.
It's in the car.
Okay, Shelley hit a couple more. Oh, she put them up. Okay.
I did.
That's all right. We're working on one more down in there before we leave.
The very bottom.
Down on the bottom. Down on the bottom. Let's see what it is.
Bobo.
Might be another Leonard Perrins. It is another Leonard Perrins.
The
All right.
bottom of Shelley's
Yeah.
long labored hole.
Another one of them real old ones though with a plied top.
It's really embossed.
Yeah, nice
Mostly.
one. Yep, ACB Co on the bottom. That's the early one. Air Calder Bottle Company.
We did a lot of work for that one there.
Lot of work, yeah. Well, we started out the hole with a Leonard Perrins and we ended with a Leonard Perrins.
Imagine that.
Yeah. There they are. There's the other one.
Yeah, I didn't put up that one.
There's a pair of them there. Now I got to go in and see if that stopper's in there because when I pulled it
Oh,
out,
yes.
could have left the stopper in there, so we'll have to tunnel
Alrighty.
back in there and see.
Well,
All right.
it's looking good.
Yep. I'm gonna knock in some more and tunnel back, see if there's any more bottles in there.
Alrighty.
Check this in here.
Yeah.
Alright, we decided to stop at the Leonard Skinner Monument here near Gillsburg, Mississippi. Oh, there you're alright. And anyway, the gentleman there in the red in the back of that car there, he was the physician that was here when the plane crashed, and he was taking care of him when Artemis Pyle came out after the plane crash. For those of you who are Leonard Skinner fans like me and Shelley, he was the physician. And anyway, that was kind of interesting. But yeah, they got a real nice monument here, and Leonard Skinner was my favorite band, so that's why we wanted to stop by here, and we just show different things. And got a real nice monument here to the band. Pretty cool. And Paul, you know, Privy Paul, my son, he's started playing Leonard Skinner back many years ago, and the band he's with, they play some Skinner tunes, so that's kind of cool. And you can see on the back here a real nice monument there. Steve Gaines was one of the lead guitar players, and his sister Cassie. They both died in the plane crash. And there's a picture of the band. Yeah, pretty neat. And Ronnie, the lead singer in the band, he died in the plane crash. And then Steve there in the middle there, he died. But most of the rest of the guys survived. It was a miracle they survived it all. But there's a picture of Ronnie Van Zant and Dean Kilpatrick. He died also. And there's Shelley. Alright, we just wanted to show that. Thought it was kind of neat.
It's awesome.
Shelley and I made it back home from our 2-day dig there to New Orleans, and this is New Year's Eve today. We've been washing bottles all day. We've been taking turns. Shelley will wash some and I'll wash some. But anyway, we didn't even get them all washed, but we got most of this stuff, and there's some of them still sitting on the counter here, and we ain't gonna show much of those. We got some in boxes and some we didn't get washed. You see a bunch of them down there on the floor. A bunch of ginger beers and that kind of thing. We got a whole box of oyster shells that we decided to keep. Come out of that old 1860s, 70s stuff. And we got other things. Got a little project there, a chamber pot we're going to glue together. And another little thing of goodies here, little pipes and marbles and soap dishes and brass stuff, a few little doodads in there and lids. But we're going to go ahead and show what the better stuff of what we got, and then we'll talk about some other things maybe. But anyway, we want to thank everybody for watching. If you haven't subscribed, we'd sure appreciate that. It really helps us out, and I want to thank you all who have subscribed. And we're going to start having some contests. We like the little music trivias and things like that. We may have some bottle trivia, and so we're going to try to get together some bottles that we can give away as little prizes for that. So anyway, I think that'd be kind of fun, and we're talking about doing a couple more road trips. So send us your comments. We thank you for those who have. I'm trying to respond to some of them today. If you look on there, I tried to respond as many as I had time for. I'll try to get to it later. But Paul, our son, he's got a gig tonight. His band called the Scarecrows. They'll be in Centralia, Illinois at Arizona Joe's. So if any of you live anywhere nearby, that's where we're going to be hanging out tonight, at Arizona Joe's in Centralia. And we'd love to have you for New Year's celebration there from 9 to 1. But anyhow, let's get into the bottles. Here's a couple of the nice Pablo, we call them Pablo boat sodas, and they've got probably a Cajun man in a pirogue. It's like a dugout canoe type thing. A French called him a pirogue, and you can see he's in there with his hunting dog there looking on out front. J. Pablo and Company, Biloxi, Mississippi. This is one of the scarcer variations, and it says seltzer and mineral water manufactory on the back of that. So that's a real nice one from 1870s. That's a pretty good bottle there. This is the same thing, only it's from New Orleans. J. Pablo and Company trademark on the front, and then seltzer and mineral water manufactory, and it's got the address there from St. Claude Street. And down at the bottom it's got the IG Co. Illinois Glass Company mark. That one's probably from the late 70s, early 1880s. This one's probably 1870s. I think he was there first. But anyway, they're both really good bottles. Alright, and then we got a couple of the Adolfo Wolfe's Aromatic Schnapps. And a couple of them's going to have iridescence on there. This one ain't going to be too good here. But anyway, we've got some really good colored ones that were broken today. Or unfortunately on this trip we didn't get any really good colored ones, but we'll take them. They're still, you know, $45–50 a piece for them. And those are from probably late 1870s, I'd say, in there, early 1880s. One of these, I think it's this one, it's got some nice iridescence. You see that? It's kind of pretty from being buried in the ground. So anyway, we were happy to get those. Always like digging the Adolfo Wolfe's. It's another nice early medicine bottle, a John Bull extract of sarsaparilla, Louisville, Kentucky. And has a nice crude drippy applied lip. It's nice to dig that one. In fact, it's got a maker's mark on the bottom too, A&DHC. Alexander and David H. Chambers Glass Works of Pittsburgh. It's an 1870s bottle. And that one will probably bring $75 to $100. It's a nice example. There's one of those colored Adolfo's that was broken, a small size, to just save the neck of it for repairing in the future. This is actually one of my favorite bottles that we dug because of the color. Isn't that pretty? It's like a teal blue color, midnight blue, and it's a Carlsbad Mineral Springs water bottle, and it's got a real crude applied top on that one. You can see it's real drippy. Applied lip, 1870s, early 80s bottle. And I'm not sure what that one would be worth in that color, at least $50, because the color is hard to find on that. They're usually green. I've dug a lot of green ones. And this is another very scarce bottle. It's a little pepper sauce bottle from 1870s. It's aqua. It's got some green streaks in the lip, if you can see that. And on the bottom, it's hard to see, but it says LG Co. It's LG, and that stands for Lindell Glass Company out of St. Louis, Missouri. And I like the St. Louis stuff. Dug in St. Louis for many years, and that's a real scarce little sauce to find that was made at Lindell Glass. Now I'm going to probably keep that one in my own collection. It would probably be worth about $40. I was going to sell it because of the glass mark on it. And got a nice cathedral pepper sauce there next to it. Gothic windows there. You see the 3 tiers. It's got an applied lip. It's a smooth base example, but it's a real nice bottle. It's about a $60 bottle for those of you that kind of keeping track and looking at the values on things, just to give you a little bit of help on those. Okay, there's a real common wine bottle. I just got it in there for the color. You see it's got the kick up bottom, and those are real plentiful. Yeah, it's probably $10 or $15 bottle. Next to it's a Colombo Peptic Bitters. That one's from New Orleans. It's got the glass mark on the bottom, SB and G Co. Interestingly enough, that's Streeter Ball and Glass Company from Streeter, Illinois, which is up north of us. So a lot of their glass, in New Orleans, the companies, they bought bottles from St. Louis and from Illinois glass houses. I've already seen 2 or 3 examples here, but it's from L.E. Jung from New Orleans. And interesting, I can just now see it. It's got something peened out. Look like L.E. Jung and Company maybe underneath that was peened out of the mold. You can see where it says Company, and then right up here you can see a L. So that's kind of interesting little variant. But that's about a $50 bottle. It's pretty good shape. Colombo Peptic Bitters. 1890s bottle. This is another little cute New Orleans bottle. It says Dr. Tishner's Antiseptic on the sides. Cherouse Medicine Company, New Orleans. And that's a little 1880s sample bottle of Dr. Tishner's Antiseptic, which was a real popular medicine. Must have been good because they sold a lot of them. That's about a $20, $25 bottle. A little sample. This was one of our oldest bottles we dug. I think we show it coming out there in the video. A D & Company. That's all it says. D & Company. It's embossed on it. It's got a rolled lip. It is ponnelled on the bottom. It's a real sharp, jagged glass ponnell scar on that. It's a little bit crooked. Nice old Civil War era mustard bottle. And I'm not sure what that company is right offhand. I forget what it is. D & Company. I seem like I remember at one time. Dug these before. Yeah, I used to collect mustards. I had a whole passel of them. I don't know how many I still got, but anyway, that's a nice one. And you see how it wobbles just from the ponnell on the bottom, kind of crooked. But that'd be about a $50 bottle. And just put a real common ginger beer in there. Just a typical, white ginger beer with a yellow dip shoulder. 1860s, 70s. And we dug, probably over a dozen of these. And those are nice bottles. They're $20 bottle, $25, something like that. Okay, Civil War age. Nice medicine bottle. Dr. Davis's Compound Syrup of Wild Cherry and Tar. That one says. That's an 1880 bottle. And those generally bring 25 or 30 bucks. It's got a little bit of haze. A little umbrella ink. It's a smooth base. It's 1870s bottle. Common 8-sided. We did quite a few of those. But it's a $20 bottle. Nice little bottle. Umbrella ink. This come out of the very bottom of that Privy we dug. The first Privy. I believe it was the first one. We dug behind there where we had permission. And you can see it's smooth base. It's not ponnell. It's green, unembossed. But it's still worth probably $35. Another fairly scarce little Blob Top, a little split size blob beer. And these are from New Orleans. It says the Tip Top Lager Beer. And that's all it says. It doesn't say company or anything. It's got an applied blob on it. And those are hard to find. $40 or $50 bottle. Blob Top. There's one here that I don't know if I ever dug one of these before. It's English and it's hard to see the embossing on it, but it's got like a, I don't know what it is, a lady. It looks like a lady or a dude riding a horse. It says Holbrook and Company on that. Holbrook is the company that made they look like Leonard Perrin's Worcestershire sauce bottles, aqua long neck. But this is more of a wide mouth pickle, some kind of gherkins or pickles, chutney. It's a chow chow. We had all kinds of food products, but that was unusual. But it's got a bunch of haze right there on the front, so you can't see the embossing very good on that one. Here's one of the older Hosteters that we dug, and you can see how the lettering on this one is bunched together. They're smaller than normal letters, and I believe it's got a glassmaker's mark on the bottom, although I can't see it right now. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know if there is a marker on it. But it's an old one, man. It's like 1860s. That's a real early Hofstadter's. Alright. That's a pretty good bottle. It's probably a $60 bottle. You can see the other one here. Here's another Hofstadter's. See how the lettering on that's bigger, spaced out more. That's a glassmaker's mark on that one too. Again, I should have looked, but it's a S. McKee, I think. But it's got some iridescence on it. Alright, and then some Blob Top Sodas. These are the typical New Orleans later Blob Top Sodas you see from 1880s and going into the 1890s. This one's a Consumer's S&M water, soda and mineral water manufacturing company, New Orleans. And that one actually is fairly clean. It's got a big C on the bottom. And those are, you know, $25 a piece. This one's a little older, Hall and Ernie. Got the address there on Bienville Street in New Orleans. It's got a big star on the bottom of it, like a pentagram. Yep, it's a $25, $30 bottle. This is one of the most common ones, CCS and M Company, with a Royal Street address. That one's got the crescent moon on the bottom for the Crescent City. See, this little Blob Top. And again, it's a $25 bottle. This one's one that Shelley pulled out at Kevanee and Buckley. That's City Bottling House. That one's a little harder to find with that City Bottling House on there, and it's got a star on the bottom. So that's about a $30 bottle. There's a couple more of them CCS and MF bottles. It's a little older variant there. And another one. But anyway, them come in cobalt blue. They're really hard to find in cobalt, but they're pretty common in aqua. Then you see our jugs we got. These are probably two of our best finds of the trip. And this one's really neat. Literally. It says Neat Richardson Drug Company, Incorporated Wholesale Druggist, Louisville, Kentucky. It's stenciled in a square. Got a nice applied handle. And it's a nice white stoneware jug. And not sure what those are worth. Probably 150 bucks. And this is my favorite that we got. It's Victrolio Whiskeys, Canton, Mississippi. And if you look at this, when I first found it, I seen that it was brown. And I thought, well, there's nothing on that. It's just an old brown jug. Kind of rolled it out to Shelley there. And she said, it's got a name on it. And if you look, half of that's brown, dipped, and half of it's white. Isn't that wild? I've dug a lot of jugs in my days, but I've not seen that one before. So that was pretty cool. In fact, I've dug a couple Victrolio jugs, you know, but I've not had that one before. That's a different variation. So again, we'll kind of see what happens on that. We might keep it for a while, or we might put it up on eBay. But all right, there's a couple flasks here. Had a couple little plain flasks. That was a little half pint. Here's a pint, 1870s. Nothing on them, so ain't that a shame? This is one of the first bottles that come out of that first Privy we dug, J. Walker's VB, which is a vinegar bitters. It's got a backwards S on it, I think. Yeah, it looks like it's got a backwards S, but it's applied lip, and it's an 1870s bottle. They're pretty plentiful since it don't have the embossing on the front. They're about a $20 bottle's about it on those. And there's another Hofstadter's there, and another Adolfo Wolfe's Sheetum Aromatic Schnapps. And that one's got a bunch of crud in it, but I believe it's just going to be amber. I'm hoping it might have some apricot or something in that. You never know on them till you get them cleaned up. There's a couple early Leonard Worcestershire sauce bottles that we dug out of our last Privy we dug. Shelley was in there. You can see how it's got drippy lip on there. And you got their stoppers. We did find a couple stoppers for them, Leonard Perns. But on the bottom they have the ACB Co. Air Calder Bottle Company. And they're English. And those are dating from right around 1865, and those are 25 bucks a piece. With some marbles. We did find marbles this time. And various just little marbles. We got some more down there in a little pan. Some more that was in my pocket and stuff like that. But a couple little rings Shelley found. There's a little one of them little toothpaste pots. Never did find the lid for it. And a little ground polished Ponel Lubin perfumer from Paris. And I believe we got a stopper for that someplace. I didn't have it to put it in the bottle there, but anyhow, that's a nice little bottle. That's a $25 bottle, Ponel one, Civil War era. This, in case you don't know what this thing is, a lot of people wouldn't know what that is. That's a bird feeder. And this is unusual. It's got Meyer and Neubauer, New York, embossed boldly on the bottom. Isn't that cool? It's a little bird feeder, bird water container. Birds were popular in those days. And it'd probably be worth 35 or 40 bucks because of that. They're hard to find. One of the only drugstore bottles we actually got from New Orleans was a J.N. Otto Apothecary. It's got the Rampart and can't see it, Gravier, New Orleans. And it's got a lip chip, just now noticed. Oh well. It's a neat little druggist, probably 1880s. I just brought these because it was barrel bitters. It was down in that Privy, and if you look, you can see they're two separate colors. There was at least two barrel bitters that was in that hole. You can't see real good, but one's like a kind of a darker puce color, and the other one's almost an apricot. But isn't that a shame? Probably old Sackham bitters, Wigwam tonic, or a Smith's Druid bitters, or who knows what those were. I didn't get any more pieces. What a shame. Teasers. 3 little doll heads there. These are all 1860s to early 1880s, and they're generally about 20 bucks a piece on those. Kind of nice. This is a whatchamacallit. I do not know what it is. It feels like it's rubber. You can actually push your thumbnail into it, it comes out. And I'm really not sure what that was. So maybe somebody can let us know. It's been cut into here, it looks like. I don't know if it was made like that. I don't know if it's something that doctors used, like, for patients to, chew into, bite into when they're cutting their leg off or something. I'm not real sure. I thought it was a big wad of chewing tobacco or something. But anyway, it's black and it's rubber. It came out of 1860s and 70s stuff. So I don't know if anybody knows what that is. Rubbery. Alright, there's a cute little Hoyt's nickel cologne. Right there. This is early. This came out with Ponel stuff. It was a little flint glass castor bottle. It's got the ground Ponel scar on the bottom. And little cut panels on there. It's for condiments, like little sauce on table sauce or something. It's got a ground lip on there. That's kind of cool. Real common Piso's Cure for Consumption. It's like it was trying to be a little bit green but didn't quite make it. But they're still about a $20 bottle. This was a real old one. L&W, Lorenz and Whiteman. And the Lorenz, he was gone by 1871. So those bottles have to predate 1871, the L&W mark. It was an applied lip. Just a plain oval medicine. And this was interesting. It's a dead shot vermifuge, and it was stuck in a piece of iron there like it's grasping onto it. And the other side it said Dr. Peary's on there, and it's smooth base. But that's kind of cute, isn't it? Dr. Peary's dead shot vermifuge. It's got its own little display stand there, you see. It's about a $25 bottle, $20. A little statue, looks like a woman. Not really sure what's going on there. But this cute little statue. There's 3 different sperm sewing machine oils. That one's medium size. These 2 are a little smaller, rectangular. As you see, those are 1880s bottles, and they're $20 a piece. There's 3 little slicks. Just an example, we dug several of them. These all have applied lips. The half circle hinge mold, key mold bottoms. which were popular in 1860s and early 70s. See on those. Those are worth a few bucks a piece, just because they're Civil War period, somewhere around there. This is an 1890s bottle, Dr. King's New Discovery for Consumption, from Chicago. We've dug a few of them up here, and again, consumption. You see that Dr. King's and the Pistos, those were two of the most common remedies or cures for consumption. That was tuberculosis, real horrible lung disease they had, quite common back in those days. Yeah, Dr. King's, again, about $20 bottle. Another common medicine, F. Brown's Essence of Jamaica Ginger, Philadelphia, 1880s. And we had several of those. And it's a common one, $15–20. This one come out with 1860 stuff. It was a Mrs. Winslow's Soothing Syrup, Curtis and Perkins Proprietors. And you can see it's got the crude rolled lip on it. It's not ponnell, but come out with mixed ponnels, so it's got a little bit of iridescence. Nice $20 bottle on that one. Had opium in it. And this one thought was a slick, but on the shoulder it's not embossed very good, so you can barely see it. But it says S.A. Chevaliers on one side and for the hair. I believe that's what it says, Chevaliers. Maybe life for the hair or something like that. But it's a crude old bottle, 1860s, 70s. It'd be about a $20 bottle. Alright, there's a chamber pot. Just got the handle gone, so we may try to repair that one, fix it. Little banded chamber pot from 1860s, 70s. This is an odd little piece here. It says Crossing Blackwell, Purveyors to the Queen, London. It's got the English crest there, and it's chipped up around the top, but that's actually the top. You can see it was a smooth rim, just got some chips on it, but it's like a yellow stoneware. I'm not sure what it was, but Crossing Blackwell made pickles and all kinds of food products, so more than likely it had some kind of marmalade or pickle type stuff in there. Here's a couple pickle bottles, old 1870s plied lip pickles. You see the lips on those are real crude, plied. That one's a little smaller one here. They're about $15–20 a piece. Nice little teapot here. It's got like flowers on it. Look like shamrocks or heart-shaped flowers. That was kind of cute. It's actually got something on the bottom. Patented June 28th, 1870. But I see a crack in it. Ain't that a shame? Yep, it's cracked. Probably why they threw it out. But that's cool. I've never actually seen that before, I don't think. Patented 1870 on the bottom with a little flower. Yep. Nice little teapot there. But alright, that's about it. Like I said, this other stuff, we saved some stuff here to, make cups out of. We're going to probably start doing that. Seems to be a popular thing now. There's a Pablo boat soda with the guy in the P-row, and that'll make a nice one. Wouldn't that be cool? Have a little pencil holder or something made out of that. Nice, all that nice embossing on the back from New Orleans. Nice old 1870s bottle. But anyway, we're glad to get home. We're looking forward to tonight and just kicking back and relaxing a little bit. We're planning a couple more digs, so we hope that y'all keep watching and send us your comments. We'll try to get a couple of the contest things going here as soon as we can, and we hope everybody has a safe and very wonderful night tonight. Happy New Year. We want to wish everybody Happy New Year. Hope that 2021 will be the best year you've ever had, and we again thank you for your thoughts and your prayers, especially for Shelley in the loss of her son Justin. And he's gone home to be in a better place, and we'll all be there one of these days. So I'm in no hurry, but I'm going to live each day to the fullest. That's what God would want us to do. So just appreciate being able to get out and find some bottles still, and all right, well, we'll see you in the next video.